How has working on your Beauty with a Purpose project changed the way you see your role as a woman in your community and in the world?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Aibowan, namaskaram. First of all, I have to be thankful and grateful for this opportunity to be standing here today because every year I've been watching Head to Head Challenge every year. Now I'm standing here as a finalist. So I'm very grateful. Thank you again. Well, I'll tell you a story first. When I was about 12 years old, I went to a competition from my school to represent my school, and I was with another girl from another school, and she was on her period. And then she wanted to go to the washroom to change her napkin. And then I asked, okay, why don't you go and do it before the competition starts? She said, I only have one. I'm not, uh, I don't have many, so I can't use it. I don't want to waste it. At that time, I was like, why does this happen? What does she mean? Because I never had that problem growing up. And then I did my research in the university on the criminalization of marital rape in Sri Lanka because it is not criminalized yet, like in many other countries, and that's a problem. I wanted to investigate the connection between the level of awareness women have about their women's rights and the process of criminalization because I believe in order to speak up against this violence, you have to have a knowledge about your rights. Other than that, you don't have any sort of opportunity to talk about it. And then only I found about period poverty. I realized besides violence, they are also going through period poverty. They are not just victims of menstrual poverty, they are also victims of violence, both at the same time. So I started my project after that. And then I realized I started this project to give back, but I'm also receiving something back. This is just purpose giving back and forth. And I have helped over 10,000 women and girls. And I help them through donations by providing sanitary products, not just biodegradable pads, non-biodegradable pads, it's also reusable napkins so that they have a sustainable solution. And second, the awareness, because I believe awareness is key. You can give a napkin, but you can only use it once. But awareness will pass through generations. So when we do awareness programs, we try to target the audience that we are talking to. As an example, for young children, we are talking about how menstruation happens, what happens inside your body, and what you should be doing when it happens. And for older women, we talk about menopause, we talk about contraception, we talk about sexual health. Because I believe when it comes to awareness, it has to be suitable with the audience as well. And then the third thing is policy recommendation.
Time.
In Sri Lanka, the rate on sanitary napkin is 51%, and we had to reduce it. So I met the Prime Minister of my country to talk about it. At the end of the day, I realized by trying to give them something, I also received a sense of purpose. And I no longer believe that
Time.
women should be limited to things like this. They should have a voice to talk about these things and bleed with dignity. Thank you so much.